they ended with what for a lot of people I think is going to be a pretty esoteric topic, the funding of the pre-K programs in a particular state.
I didn't even know about this. You didn't know about it either, right?
No, I hadn't heard about that particular problem. I mean, the problem that they have in terms of the limitations on the way they can raise tax revenue is something that, I mean, California has similar sorts of issues. Whether it should be through a soda tax, that's complicated. I'm more in favor of those sorts of taxes than apparently Bernie Sanders and a lot of Americans. Americans generally don't like that sort of thing. And he's right, it is a fairly regressive tax. Poor people are going to be more affected by it than rich people.
Poor people will also be more helped by it.
That's true.
Because they'll have pre-K.
That's a tough one, I think.
I agree, but
I'm not going to fault him for being against it.
I won't fault him for it, but I think I might have voted the other way. And because you had a quick solution to the problem. What was your solution?
What?
Drink less soda.
Yeah, well, I mean, and that's the goal of the taxes, is that hopefully it'll also lead to less soda. Which, by the way, look, by his calculations, it might cost one poor person $100 extra in the tax, which seems like a lot. Jesus. Long term, if that has a significant cut down in your soda, you're going to make back so much money and lower healthcare costs over the course of your life. I mean, the way that sugar contributes to diabetes and a number of other chronic conditions, that is perhaps the biggest investment you can make in your future, is to consume less of it. But anyway, I don't think that he really wanted to get wrapped up in that issue too much. He wants to fund the programs. He just wants to do it in a different way. He's not against the programs. He's just against that particular way of funding it.
Right, correct. Who's against pre-K, right?
Exactly, yeah. One thing that I do want to point out is, and I think that there are still some people for whom this town hall is going to be one of the first exposures that they have to him. I'm going to go fast. When he was explaining the problem with pre-K, and the different handicaps that kids have going into the system, like how they don't have the nourishment of the various types that he talked about, the institutional support, the funding for it. Even before he got to how he would fix the problem, the way that he described the problem, the level of empathy in his explanation, it's like, you sold me right there.
Yeah.
That's what we need out of a candidate. No Republican would ever give that.